So the other day I was on the highway and somebody started to cut me off, and I pushed my little "don't cut me off" button. It sounds like this, and yeah, it had no effect on anything. I had to do some evasive driving to keep myself safe because that thing right there just doesn't make nearly enough of a sound. So we're gonna do something about that today. I picked up one of these. It's a SoundBomb Mini from Denali, 113 decibels. So they're saying it's you know, standard. The one you just heard is supposedly 100 decibels. Then others you can buy are 110, and theirs is 113. It's pretty loud. There's a logarithmic increase in decibels, so it's not just like 13% louder, it's more than twice as loud, I believe, as a standard horn. Which, in case you didn't hear it before, apparently it doesn't want to honk now. I gotta turn the bike on. It's nothing at all. So, and this is a Ninja 300, so revving the engine doesn't really get anybody's attention. I've got stock exhaust on there. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put the SoundBomb on and take another video. I do an install video to show you how it's done, but it's dead simple, guys. There's like one bolt on there and a couple of wires, and that's it. All right. Okay, I got it installed, not without a little bit of difficulty though. The Ninja 300 has this really nice bracket here that the stock horn is mounted on, and I wanted to reuse it. It's got a rubber grommet for vibration, and it seems like it would hold really well, but it also had these spacers that didn't allow the bolt on the Denali to be attached. The bolt on the stock horn is slightly longer, so taking the spacers out made it a little bit less secure, but there's a washer on there, and I think it's gonna stay. Yeah, like that rubber is a little deformed because I wanted to tighten it down a bit. It is pretty tight. I don't think vibration's gonna remove it, but I'll keep an eye on it. Removing this bracket to put on the one that came with the Denali would be difficult. Let me see if I can get a shot there. So it's mounted onto the frame here, and this piece actually attaches over into here as well. I just didn't want to mess with it. It was going to be a lot more work than just swapping out on the actual horn, so I wanted to give this a try. And then the Denali horn is supposed to be mounted facing down like this, which the cables, they're too short if they're routed through this little routing point here. So I had to remove them from there. I did want the horn oriented in the right way, so I did that. If you were to point it off to the left, it would probably reach, but I didn't want to mess with that. So I'm going to keep it like this and see if it lasts. And yeah, so here's a little sound test. Alright. It's definitely a lot louder. It's a lower noise which penetrates car windows, you know. People can hear it better at speed. So hopefully it'll work out for me.